Are we good?
We're good. Let's get started. So we're going to start with warming up. So we're going to start at the end of mat.
All right, sorry guys.
Got to figure this out as we go. All right. So we're going to start kind of hip width apart, standing nice and tall. We're just going to take a couple of nice deep breaths. So I just want you to let the shoulders relax and think about lengthening through your spine. Think about not locking your knees out, and think about the feet on the floor so that you have equal pressure around your foot. You're not sinking into your arch, kind of lifting it slightly up through the center, engaging to that pelvic floor. Go ahead and close your eyes and see if you can stay here. Sometimes you can feel a little wobbly, but if you think about the positioning of your feet, think about lifting those arches, think about lifting up through that belly, and relaxing through those shoulders. And just breathe. Nice deep breath. So inhale, expanding those ribs out. Exhale, staying tall as those ribs close and lace together. Inhale. And exhale. See if you can keep your eyes closed. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Opening your eyes. We're going to put a little bend into those knees, and we're going to take our hands and bring them to our thighs. Hinge forward. So we're going to start off in this really nice straight spine. So think of kind of poking your glutes out behind you, shoulders down, belly is lifted. So from here, we're going to start with the belly button. As you exhale, you're going to just pull that belly up, tucking that tail under, and bringing your head down so that you feel like you're bringing your pelvic bone and your head towards each other. Inhale, go ahead and bring yourself back to that nice straight spine. And exhale, scoop up. And inhale, and straighten out. And exhale. Inhale. Let's do 3. Really focus on pulling that belly up into a scoop. One more time. Hold your scoop. Release the legs from the hands from the leg, and then slowly, keeping your knees bent, bring yourself all the way up so that you're back into that stacked spine position. Your legs are still slightly bent. You're going to bring your hands behind you to the back of your pelvis. And we're going to kind of do the same thing, but we're going to add a little bit more movement. So we're going to kind of dive down, picking that belly up. We're going to get about halfway down. I feel this little stretch in my low back. And now from here, I'm going to straighten that spine back out. Just when our legs, exactly the same way as when our hands are on our legs. Scoop up the belly, tuck the tail, and round yourself up. You're not straightening your legs. All the way to that straight spine. Again, dive. And straighten. And scoop. And lift through your belly, straight spine. And dive it down. Straighten that spine out. And scoop it up. 2 more. Really getting that nice movement of the spine and the pelvis. One more time. Stay in your straight spine. Hold here. So take a nice deep breath in and go into your scoop, but don't curl up. Hold your scoop and let go of your arms to the floor and just let them relax. Same exact movement, just keeping the arms released, keeping your knee bend. We're going to exhale, pull that belly up, rounding up to our straight spine. And again, dive down. Pick that belly up like you're diving up over a big ball. And pick it up, exhale. Shoulders down. And again, scoop. And up. We're going to take it down a little further this time. So we're going to keep that knee bend. We're going to scoop out our belly. We're going to round it down. Keep the knees slightly bent as you bring those hands towards the floor. Hold here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, start at your low belly, pick it up. all the way. Don't let yourself straighten. Again, down, rounding through that spine. Hands come to the floor. Hold, deep breath in. Exhale, draw up on the belly. Rounding yourself all the way back up. And on this next one, we're going to stay down there. Dive it down. Hands come to the mat. Bend deeper through those knees. Now from here, just straighten your spine. And then from here, keeping your hands on the floor, send your pelvis to the ceiling, stretching up through those hamstrings. Bend those knees again. And straighten through that spine. Adding on. Extend those legs up. Now, pull that belly up like you're scooping. And then bend those knees, bring it down. Nice straight spine. One more time. And lift. Scoop. And down. And this one, we're going to stay in that lifted position. So we're going to send our pelvis to the ceiling. Hold. Release the floor and step up through the spine. All the way to your standing position. All right, we're going to take our right leg. We're going to bring it forward, just nice big step forward. You're going to feel yourself come up off the heel of your back foot. So you're going to keep that back foot on your toe. And then from here, we're just going to do some little bend and extend. For those of you with knee problems, just do it nice and small, right? So both knees are going to bend. Both knees are going to straighten. Hands can be on your hips, hands can be out in front. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And 4, 3, 2. Hold on this last one and small little presses down and into that front leg in particular. You're still doing it through the back leg too, but where you're feeling this is the quadricep of that front leg. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten up. Bend again. Oh, so let me just preface this for those people that have knee issues. Put your heel down through the back, and you're going to do this next part of it in this position. For those of you without the knee issues, we're back into that bend, but we're going to take that knee all the way to the floor. And this is where we're going to stay. Hands in front. So we're just going to go into a little rotation. Take that left hand, open it out. Well, I shouldn't say left. Opposite of the knee bend, right? That's the arm you want to open. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Try to follow the hand as you open. That's going to create a lot more balance issues. It's not going to create balance. It's going to create balance issues. Open. So it's going to have to make you work a little harder. And 2. And 1. Bring it back. Now take that arm that you just opened. Bring it to the outside of the bent knee. Other arm is in front. We're going to open to the other side. And center. And open. And center. Let's do 3. And 2. And 1. And forward. Both hands come to the inside of the foot. All right, so from here, we're going to go ahead and just come back up to our standing position. You can kind of separate those hands, make them comfortable. We're going to start with our back leg stretched to the calf. You're going to bend your front leg, but then send that heel of the back leg down to the mat. Kind of stretching that calf. And then from here, straightening up through that front foot, going into that hamstring stretch. And if you need more, pick up the toes of that foot. Let's do that again. Bend the front leg. Send that back heel down to the mat. Stretching the calf. And then straighten it up. And coming back down, bring those hands in front, step back into your plank. So bringing yourself to a nice plank position, or just holding. So from here, think of pushing that floor away. Chest is up, shoulders are down, belly is lifted. And just keep breathing here. So you really want to concentrate on staying lifted from that floor. And just nice deep breaths. If you have wrist problems, you can always feel free to come to your fist. All right, this is another position that you can leave. All right, we're going to walk back just with our hands just a little bit and push ourselves into a pike. So sending those heels down to the mat, feeling that nice stretch, and try to flatten through your back, your spine. Head comes between the arms. And then go ahead and bring yourself back to your plank. You're on your toes behind. So you're going to send the heels back, both together. And now you're going to come to your pointed toe, reaching the crown of the head forward. And again, send the heels back and push them forward. And back and forward. Back, let's do 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Come back. Go ahead and send that pelvis back up to the ceiling. Coming into that nice pike position. From here, we're just going to go into a little prance. So one heel down and then switch. And switch. And switch. Nice little prance in this position. And go ahead and come up. Bring yourself back to your plank. Let's hold here for a moment. Pull those shoulders down. Lift that chest from the mat. Belly is up. We're back to just breathing. Thinking of that belly connection. Let's hold here for about another 20 seconds. Count it off in your head. like sheep, right? Jumping up.
Inhale and exhale.
So try to keep that head from dropping. I wouldn't want the head to come down. Lift it. One more deep breath in and out. We're going to send that pelvis to the ceiling again. And this time we're going to take those big steps with our hands back all the way. And then we're going to curl all the way back up. To standing. We're going to do the other side. Okay. Ready? All right, so we're going to take now, I'm going to take my left leg. I'm going to do that big step forward. Good. And from here, remember, we can stay in this position, right, if you need to. So little bends at first, for those of you with knee issues. All right, so we're going to bend both legs, and then we're going to straighten both legs. And bend, and straighten. Bend, straighten. Keep that heel on that back foot lifted. Let's do 3, 2, hold on the last one, and let's go little pulses here. Stay nice and tall if you can. Try not to hinge forward too much. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1, hold here. So remember, if you have knee issues, go back to the straight leg separation. Otherwise, we go all the way to the floor. And we bring those hands forward. So find the place where you feel comfortable. So we're going to open to the side opposite of the bed leg. We're going to inhale. Yes. Inhale back to center. Exhale, open. Inhale, center. And open. And center. Remember to try to follow that hand with your eyes, challenging that balance. Let's do 3, 2, and 1. Bring it forward. Take the arm that you just opened, bring it to the back of the knee, other hand in front. And open. No, did you just get an adjustment? Readjustments in Pilates. Let's do 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. Forward. Good job. Bring those hands down to the floor. Send that pelvis to the ceiling. Take that heel behind you and press it down. You can bend a little deeper through that front leg if you need to. Going into the calf stretch of the back. Go ahead and send that pelvis up, straightening that front leg. You can lift the toes if you'd like. I can't do that on this leg. This is my tighter one. And come back. Straighten that back leg, send that heel back and behind. And hips up. Nice stretch to that front leg. And come all the way down. Go ahead and walk those hands forward. Step back to your plank. And here we are again. Yay! Yay! Nice plank position. Breathe. Keep pressing that chest from the floor. Keep reaching that crown of the head forward. Shoulders are down. Let's take 4 more deep breaths. In and out. In and out. In and out. 1 more. And out. Send the hips back. Just stretch into this kind of pike position. And then go ahead and bring that forward again. So this time we're going to give ourselves something to do in plank. We're going to lower down to our right elbow and then lower down to the left. Hold here. Now lift off of the left, press up and up to the right. We're going to do that opposite. Go down to the left, down to the right, hold. Up on the right, up to the left, hold. 1 more round, down on the right, down on the left, hold. Up on the right, oops, up on the left.
Okay.
I do that backwards.
Yes, you did, but that's okay.
Okay, down on the left. We'll do it backwards on this one too. Down on the right, hold. Up on the left, up on the right, and send it back. Woo. Nice pike. Last one. Coming back to our plank. We're going to move our feet together in the back. Hold. Right leg opens, left leg opens. Right leg closes, left leg closes. Again, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Hold, reverse, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Last round. Send that pelvis up. Nice big stretch. Lower those knees slowly to the mat. Go into your child's pose and stretch. Ooh, those were harder than I thought they'd be.
Yeah, those were ugly.
Man.
Oh, what ugly.
not our hour. Come to the edge of your mat. Then you're going to sit with long legs in front of you. It's up to you. Oh, do they have stickies? Oh, yeah. Take your socks off. Take your socks off. It'll be good if you're on carpet with socks, but otherwise, no. All right. So we're going to start with just some little half curl down. Arms come in front, palms up. Sit nice and tall. As we begin, pull the low belly in. Hollow out that belly, just about halfway down. As you come up, I want you to reach the arms to the ceiling. Bring those arms back down and in front, and scoop. And lift the arms to the ceiling, up, arms down, palms up, scoop. Find that place, and lift. And arms down, and scoop. One more time, and up, and arms down, and scoop. Hold, right? So we're going to use our heels on the floor to kind of slide. So this time we're going to just lower down a little bit more. As you come up, reach for the feet and slide them in as the knees come in. Slide them back out. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 3. Last one. Send the legs out, hinge forward, just give yourself a little stretch. Whatever feels good, you can grab onto your toes, your ankles, whatever. We're going to bring ourselves all the way back up. All right, so we're going to go to single leg. So this time, we're going to go ahead and take those arms out. We're going to go ahead and scoop it back. All right, so from here, we're going to just do single leg lift as we come up. So we lift, just a little lift of the body, and then a little lower of the body, alternate your legs. And up. 2 more on each side. 2. 1 more. Down, go ahead and curl up. Give yourself that nice stretch again. Stretch out that back. Curl all the way up. We're going to add in just a little bit of rotation on this one. We're going to go back to the heel slide. So we're going to rotate to the opposite leg that slides in. So from here, arms in front. We're going to scoop it back. All right. Scoop down just a little further. This time when you come up, I'm going to bend my left knee as I open that left arm and twist towards the left. And slide it out. Go to the right. And out. And left. And out. Two more each side. Last one here. All the way forward, ground yourself up. Last little stretch here. We're going to stack our vertebra. We're going to bend both those knees, keeping our heels flexed or our ankles flexed. We're going to curl back just so you can find those elbows. Staying lifted out of the chest. We're going to pick one leg up, other leg up. So from here, we're going into marching. Stay lifted through the chest and lower and lift. Keep feeling like the chest is lifting up and out of those shoulders. 2. And last one on each side. Hold. Bring those heels all the way down and slide them out. We're going to curl all the way back down to the mat. Bending those knees, feet are flat, hands behind the head. Last set of abs here. We are just going to work those upper abs a little bit more. Keep that head heavy in your hands. We're not going to curl forward so the eyes come to the knees. We're going to keep the eyes to the ceiling, feeling that head heavy. Exhale and lift straight up to that ceiling with that chest. Inhale down and exhale. And up. And up. We're going to lift and hold. Now we're going to look at the knees, rounding a little bit more through our chest. We're going to let go of the head and bring those hands forward. And from here, we're going to pulse it up. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl all the way down. Lengthen those legs all the way out. Take those arms behind you. And just stretch out that belly. Nice deep breath in and out. 2 more deep breaths. Last one. Bring those arms all the way up and over. Bend those knees again. And Patty is up.
Okay, we're ready. Right in the position we need to be in. So we're going to do a little bit of spinal lengthening, release, something that'll feel good. We're going to place our feet heels in line with the sitting bones, okay, parallel. And then open up the arms just a little bit wider than the mat, a little bit. I like my palms up, but your palms can always go down too, whatever helps keep your shoulders open. And we're in that neutral spine, so we're going to take that inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to imprint. That's all we're going to do. Exhale. So I want you to tighten the belly, pull it down, navel toward the floor, and then inhale, tip the pelvis back, and release. Exhale. So really try to get that low back down into the mat. Inhale, release. Exhale, tailbone shifts back. Inhale, tailbone kind of swings forward. Exhale. The last one, ribs pull down. Inhale. So we're going to roll ourselves up into a bridge. We'll just do about 4. We'll add some arms to it for an extra stretch. So I want you to think of that first imprint as you exhale. Really get that low back into the mat and then heel up 1 vertebrae at a time. As you're coming up, squeezing into the glutes, feeling like somebody's pulling your knees away from the shoulders. And then take that big inhale, exhale, roll it down, trying to keep those knees reaching away. And let's go up again. We'll go 3 more. Exhale, roll it up, go slow. I'm the slow breather. Otherwise, people cheat. That's what I've noticed. Exhale, roll it down. Let's take the arms up to the ceiling. Hold them there. Shoulders are plugged into the floor. Let's bridge ourselves up on an exhale. Squeeze those glutes. Press down into the heels. Let's open the arms out to the side. It can go down to the floor. Let's roll it down on that exhale. Hands are going to come back up to the ceiling. So close those hands. Exhale, peel up. Squeeze those glutes. Work through any tension. Open those arms. And roll it down. We're going to go up again. So we're going to bring the hands down beside us. Palms are going to go down. Shoulders are open. Exhale, bridge up. Reach those knees over the toes. Pull the heels back to the glutes. Bring the arms up overhead. Fingertips are going to be reaching away as you roll it down on that exhale. And then hands are coming up and down beside you. And we're going to exhale. Heel it up. Now's the time to work through any of those hamstring issues. Work through them. Most of the time that works. Reach those fingers away. Roll it. And then you're going to take a little break here. Hands are coming down alongside you on the mat. Let's pull our knees into our chest. We've got more of that coming. So hang on. I didn't mute everyone.
Oh,
but you guys are doing really good. We forgot about
I
that.
haven't heard a thing.
I know. Everyone did what they're supposed to. Yay. Okay, it only took 6 months. All right. For us too. Okay. Not so bad. All right, so I'm going to just have you keep that spine long. We'll press down into the feet, lift the pelvis straight up, hold it here. So make sure you're comfy on those shoulders. squeezing those glutes. Anticipate that we're gonna bring that left foot up to a tabletop. And I want you to try to keep that hip high, okay? And then we're gonna place that foot down, trying to keep those hips as level as possible. Shift weight to that left foot, bring the right up. We'll just go for 2 more each side. Kind of warming up for what's coming. I know, sorry.
I didn't tell me.
It's a surprise. It's the Saturday surprise class. And hold it here, lower the pelvis down, 1 piece. Okay, we're gonna press it up on an exhale, long spine, hold it here. We're going to shift that weight to that right foot, but don't let the hips move yet. We're gonna bring that leg to tabletop. We're gonna cross the ankle over that knee, okay? We're gonna start to drop that hip of the leg that's crossed over. So just dip that knee down, push into the foot that's on the floor. Inhale, lower, exhale, press. So if you're pushing that ankle into the top of that opposite knee, you'll get a really big hip opener here. Should feel pretty good. Maybe think about that more than the leg that's working. So you're dropping, exhaling, pushing down. Let's go for 3 and 2. Belly's pulling in and hold it here. You're going to uncross that leg, but you're going to extend it out to the side. You're going to bring it back in line, bend, lace it down. We're going right to the other side. So right leg tabletop, cross that ankle. Really open up that hip. Let's drop it down. So good. Press it up. Inhale. I'm not thinking about the hamstring or the glute. I'm thinking about that hip that's open. Squeeze. So as you drop that right or leg that's crossed over that hip, I want you to think, let all the weight go toward that side, push it up. Let's go for 3 and 2 and hold it here. We're going to extend to the side, sweep it to the center, back to tabletop, place it down, lower the pelvis down, and bring the knees in. Right? Okay, rock it out. Going to give yourself that low back massage. Draw those knees in. I'm going to circle my knees while I'm rocking.
Oh, it does.
Doesn't it? I know. It's a combination. And switch direction. Really lift that tailbone up as those knees come in. Let's go for 2. Good. Place the feet down on the floor. I'm going to adjust myself. We're going to roll ourselves up gracefully. If you need your elbows, let's bring the hands up overhead. Take that inhale. Feet, legs are long. Exhale, hands start to go up to the ceiling. Shins start to lift. Reach for those toes. Let's stretch forward. And breathe. And we are going to roll ourselves up, rebuild the spine, and here comes the spine. All right. Can't have a class without glutes. So here we go. All right, let's decide on this. Yep, you get to see the back side over here. All right. So we're going to do this as comfortable today. I know sometimes for people with knee issues, it's kind of hard to get into that this mermaid position. So we'll start with a little stretch, just to kind of stretch out the oblique. Okay. So one shin parallel with the front of the mat. Bring the opposite arm of the knee that's behind you, and we're gonna stretch. Other hand to the mat. We're gonna stretch ourselves up and over. You can bend into that elbow. Press into the floor as you push that hip away. Really open up the side, and then bring it up. We'll go one more time. Reach up and over. Push into the mat so you're pressing that top hip away using the pressure from the floor, and you're going to pause right there. We are going to rotate and then with a comfortable knee bend. We're going to come down to our both hands, okay? So we always talk about this, trying to keep this knee back behind you. Make this leg that's kind of on the hip, you're on the hip, that's forward of that forward leg. Make that a comfortable bend, okay? Maybe a little farther away from the shoulders today. And then I'm going to use my palms or my fists. So I'm going to make fists with my hands. This is really good tricep work, so we're going to start there. So I want you to keep those shoulders pulling down the back. Keep the belly lifted. Don't change any shape in that spine as you just press off the floor. Keep the belly pulling up and inhale, bend. So if you're pushing those backside, the pinky side of your palms into the floor, you should feel your lats, your triceps. You're keeping that belly lifted, but you're pushing away from the floor with the hand. Your shoulders are pulling down, and only go as high as you feel comfortable here. So having my palms flat on the mat, I don't get as much work. Okay, so let's go for 3. Inhale as you lower, long, long neck, almost lengthening the neck more as you come down. And there's your last one. Perfect. We're going to take the back knee now, and we're going to create that little seesaw move. So you're going to press up into those knuckles or those hands. And as you bend the elbows, we're going to lift the back leg. Okay? And then you're going to press up, back leg lowers. Bend, inhale, back leg lifts. So you're wanting to turn on that glute. Keep that knee and shin as parallel with the floor as you can. Okay, and it's kind of like a seesaw. So belly is lifted, neck is long. Keeping that shape of the leg, it's just lifting off the floor. Push it up. Let's go for 3. You should feel your lats pulling those shoulders down. Here's 2. And last one. And you're going to pause here. So you're going to take that opposite. So the hand that's closest to that knee that's forward, reach it long. Okay, I'm going back to my knuckle now. Palms are facing inward. We're going to take the elbow that's on the floor, bend it, and we're going to lower it down first. Okay, so reaching that arm long. As you press into the fist that's on the floor, I want you to rotate, lift that knee, and look to that palm behind you. Lower it down, inhale. Exhale, reach. The opposite of the seesaw, so it takes a minute to remember. Reach. So pressing that knee behind you, I want you to feel that top oblique too. No back, so you're pulling the belly in. Only lift that knee as high as you feel comfortable. Okay. And we're going to go for 3. And here's 2. And last one, you're going to hold it here. We're going to take that top hand to the hip. You're on your elbow now. Okay, no work there. We're going to extend that back leg long. You're going to rotate toward the floor. Okay, both hands down on the forearm. We're going to lift that or lower the leg tap. Lift with a point. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the glute. Try to keep those hips still as you lift that leg. Pointing through that toe. Go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up 1. Pause here. Bend the knee with a flex. We're going to extend it with a point. Bend it in with a flex. Try to kick your butt with the heel. Pull it in. Use that hamstring. Reach it away. Pull with the flex. Point. Pull. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. You're going to circle for 5 with a point. 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch for 5. Try not to swing it like I was just doing. 2 and 1, and lower that leg down. Press. All right. That was. I took a little piece out. Sorry. That's okay, right? Okay. So you want to come forward to finding my butt now? Okay. All right. Lucky you. All right. So next side. Okay. So we'll stretch first. So mermaid position. Knee that's forward, that hand's on the floor, reach that arm long, take that inhale. Yeah, you could do it. I'll go this way. Yeah. Then I won't get in the way. There you go. We had it worked out. We did. Okay. So reach up and over, bend into that elbow that's on the floor. Press that top hip away. And inhale, sweep it up. We'll go one more time. Reach it up and over. And come on in. And we're coming down to our fingers pulling into the palms, making fists. Elbows are bent. We're not doing anything with that back leg. You're gonna bring that bottom knee comfortable underneath you. Make sure the top knee is behind the hip. And you're just gonna start with those big tricep presses. So as you press, you're exhaling, draw those shoulders down and lift that belly. Inhale. Actually, it's a really good stretch for that leg that we just worked.
Yeah.
Kind of nice. That was a combo. All right, exhale, press. Inhale, lower. So push down into the floor to lift. Don't change the shape of the spine. So don't arch that back. You're just lifting the shoulders away from the mat, the chest away. And so for 4 and 3, and here's 2 and 1, and pause here. As we press into the mat, we're going to lift that back leg, or sorry, as we press the chest up, that leg stays down. As we bend the elbows, that lifts with a bend. Press up, leg lowers. Bend elbows, leg lifts. Keeping the belly tight. Let's inhale as we lower. Press away, exhale. Inhale, I want you to feel those lats, those triceps, shoulders pulling down. Really press that knee back behind you. Push up. 3, 2, and last one. Press up. Come down. We're going to reach that arm that's closest toward that knee that's bent forward. Reach it long. As we sweep that arm around to the side, we're going to lift that knee. Look to those thumbs. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press yourself up off the floor with that supporting arm. Get that little extra bonus tricep work. Even though summer's gone, it still feels like it's here. So we need to work our arms. That's what I'm saying. Exhale, press. Inhale, lower. Go for 2. Really cinch that waistline. Last one. Come on down to the mat. Hold it here. We're going to, what did we do? Extend it. Extend with a point. Glad I got my partner here. Flex. Pull the heel toward the glute. So bend and flex. Point, extend. Bend and flex. Point. So keep that leg lifted by that side glute. Don't face that knee down. I want it out. I want it behind, or sorry, the knee forward. Okay. That big point as you flex, draw it with the hamstring. 2 and 1. Hold it here long. We're going to circle. Did we do? Okay. Pulse it up. Pull the belly in. Neck is long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 5 circles.
Yes.
2, 1, and we're going to switch for 5. Control it. 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. It wouldn't be a class without it. Okay, so we're going to stretch. All right, so let's get into some of that rotation that we did earlier with as we started. So I'm going to just have my legs crossed and comfortable, okay? One leg in front of the other, or whatever feels good for your knees. We're going to take the hand opposite of that leg that's in front, okay? We're going to sweep it around, take that opposite knee, and we're going to rotate toward. So use your hand to push, but as you do that, I want you to pull the shoulders down, lengthen the spine, and just breathe and try to relax. Just let it all go. Feel that stretch. And then inhale, center. I'm going to uncross and cross the other way. So forward knee, opposite hand to that knee. Okay. Press into that knee. Pull the shoulders down. Rotate around. Drop those shoulders. Lengthen the spine. Pull the belly in. Relax. And we're going to come back around the center. I'm going to have us do a figure 4 stretch laying on the mat. Okay. So we're going to come to just a comfortable bent knee position. And we're going to roll ourselves down. Sit up nice and tall. Use your hands behind your knees. Roll it down nice and slow. Pull the belly in. Chin is tucked all the way down. Keeping the legs with a longer bend, okay? We're gonna take one ankle, cross it over that knee, just like when we were bridging, okay? And then a flex to that leg that's on top, flex that ankle, open up that knee and push down into that ankle as you kind of pull that knee down with the hip down to the floor. So open up that hip, use that push. And then we're gonna draw that knee, bottom knee in. I'm gonna use my elbow to open up that knee, but just gently. Remember, keep that flex. Okay. And try to relax. So you find what feels good for you. I use my elbow to open up my knee, and I draw my knee in a little closer, and I kind of wiggle around on the floor and shift my hip until I find that stretch. And then we will release that, and a longer length with a not so bent knee. Cross over one ankle over the knee, opposite ankle. Open up that knee. Make sure you keep a flex the toe or foot, ankle, that ankle. And just hang out here, and maybe this is even enough of a stretch for you if you're pushing that ankle down into that bottom knee. Draw that bottom knee in toward the chest. Open up the knee if it feels good with that elbow, and then draw it in a little closer up the knee or shift around. I want you to feel that glute, that outer part of your glute. I'm going to have you do one more kind of fun stretch, if you can get it. All right. So you're going to take that ankle, opposite ankle, back in front of the knee. With a flex, you're going to push. So we practiced this already. You're going to push into the ankle, push it into the top of the knee, and then use the inner thighs as you're pressing into that top leg to pull the legs together, pressing down as hard as you can, slide them apart, keeping that flex. Slippery pants.
That's my work.
I know, right? So you're really pushing down. I want you to feel that hip really work your last. That's kind of cool, right? And then uncross the leg and let the opposite side. So remember, keeping that push into that top ankle really helps push that knee open. Press as you slide, squeeze the inner thighs, and then pull the knee apart. Pull it apart. Let's go for 2. Really press. You got to press hard into that bottom leg and keep that flex. Last one. And uncross the legs. Extend those legs long. We're going to roll ourselves up. So reach for the sky. Pull the shoulders down. Tuck the chin as you start to roll up. Pull the belly back. And come to a comfortable position. We'll just do a quick goodbye breath. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. All right, so sit up nice and tall. Take those hands to the knees to start. Then we are going to walk them out to the side. Inhale the palms up. And exhale, press your way on the neck. Now you can listen here. Inhale. Shoulders pull down. And exhale, press it away. And that's for a minute or 2. Right?
Yes.
We're okay,
good.
right?
We're good.
Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. That was a
Thanks for
fun class.
coming.